Hey guys, welcome to this is my first ever vlog, crochet vlog, and the first ever episode of the Dream Closet series. As you've seen from the spinner picker wheel, we're crocheting a fall themed sweater and the Sir sweater by Liv Hoffman. I'm very excited. I'm really excited for today because this is my first ever sweater also, and I'm just excited to make something for me and my mom. This is the sweater we're crocheting. This for my mom. This is the one for my mom, and then the fall theme sweater is somewhere, the inspo somewhere around here. This is very much inspired by my first ever video that will probably be uploaded whilst I'm making this video. And in the last video I was like, I really want to incorporate a bunch of color into my life, and so that sweater really speaks volume. So let's get to the yarn. In the problem clip, I finally decided what I'm gonna pick and what I'm gonna actually use to crochet, what kind of yarn I'm probably gonna use to crochet my sweater. And we picked 4 colors. Yeah, 4 colors. So you pick this baked clay color, this light brown, this dark brown, and this off-white. To be honest, this yarn was quite cheap in my opinion, just saying. It was $6.99, so $7 for each, so 7 times 4, $28 plus tax, around that 30-ish, 32 type of thing. I think my math is correct. And so it was quite cheap, and I say it's quite cheap because the former yarn I used to use, the pattern Canadiana, was like a very small size of yarn, and it was $7.99. Yes, it was $7.99. And you can't tell me that's not cheap. And the size is bigger than, and this is a bigger size than that for less money, for less amount of money. So in my opinion, I think I hit the crochet jackpot. I made a color swatch, and this is color combo. And this is made out of half double crochets and slip stitches. Sorry, single crochets. So single crochets and half double crochets. But I'm thinking that's making it a little too wide, and I want it to be a little bit thinner and fine, like the lines to be fine. I mean, I think it is. I think it's quite fine. It's quite the right amount. And I also think I write the right amount of thickness of each color. I also think it's quite accurate in a sense. Yeah, it's quite accurate in my opinion. And so I'm trying to make the sweater into a 1-panel sweater, make the sweater from a 1 panel, and I'm gonna link the tutorial down. I'm gonna do that, and then like I said, I'm crocheting the Sir sweater from Liv Hoffman, from this book by Liv Hoffman. And so I'm really excited. So this is the only yarn I have so far, because that's the only yarn me and my mom agreed to buy. So I'm going to split this yarn into 2. So obviously having references will be very easy. So I have my references right here from me and my mom's, and I need to also take like measurements and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna take a little bit of a while because I need to know how many squares I need for my mom's sweater, and how long I want my own sweater to be, how wide, how this and how that. So I'll see you when I know that, when I'm fully in touch with what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the sketch for the sweater. As you can see, the width is 22 inches, and then the length is 25 inches. I'm not going for a too baggy fit, so that's why I'm using the t-shirt, a baggy t-shirt, but not too baggy, at least in my opinion. This is how the color is going to be going. So from burnt orange to ivory to light brown to ivory to dark brown, and then repeat. My stitches are going to be half double crochets or single crochets, then half double crochets. We'll decide that later. So for my mom's sir sweater, I'm gonna be making 6 squares wide and 6 squares long. The original pattern, or the original pattern is 5 squares and probably 5 squares long too, but I'm just trying to make this custom enough for my mom. And then the sleeve, I'll work as I go, because I don't really have the time or I don't have the stress or mental capacity right now to figure out how many I need for the sleeve. So I'll just walk as I go. So I already finished planning, as you've seen, and so we're gonna get to crochet. I am gonna be using a yarning needle, probably gonna switch this size because it's quite small, and then a 5mm hook, and the scissors. When you all are watching this video, my first ever video will be uploaded, but right now it's still in the reviewing phase of the video is still in the reviewing phase. So while I'm crocheting, I'm probably gonna be watching my video with my little brother, and yeah, the video is about like 44 minutes long, so I think that's what I'm gonna use to time myself with. So it's 4:40. Okay, it's 4:14 right now, and so around 4:58. Yeah, 4:58. We should be done. We should be somewhere or have made a progress with my sweater, and I'll update you then. So I finished watching the video, and this is how much in 44 minutes, or even more than that, this is how much I have done. It's quite nice. It's coming out good. It's coming out fun. But now we have to post the video, my first ever video, and I'm so excited. We're gonna do this. Yeah. I always plan my videos, like the names and the titles and really what I want to cover in my video in this my crochet YouTube Bible study book.
You also got that from our school.
Yeah, I got it from my school library.
Shop.
Yeah, same thing. And so I wanted to name this Show and Tell of all my crochet pieces plus Dream Closet Teaser. Hating.
I'm the hero of the house.
You're cringe also. Okay, so I am uploading the video. Okay, I've uploaded the video. It's only 11 minutes left, so I'm really excited. I haven't made any progress. This is it. I don't think I'll block it. That's just me saying this, because this is quite big. This is how many inches? This is 70 chain. This is 70 chains, and this is oh. it's like 24.5 wide. Now I'm not gonna block it because it doesn't feel stiff. At least it doesn't. Right now it doesn't feel or look stiff. I hope it's not as stiff as one would think, in my opinion, but I'm thinking of frogging it and then making it a little bit. I don't know, I don't want it to be stiff and I don't want to block it because it's so big. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna what's it called? Frog it. I'm gonna take out like 70. Not 70. I want it to be like at least 20. So about 70. So like I only take out 4 inches from this length because it's 24 inches now, and I was planning on blocking it. This is the reference like you'll have seen, and I don't want it to be like bigger than. I feel like this is bigger. This is bigger. Aww, didn't I? My planning, is it not right? Wasn't it right? Give me a second, guys. See, this is where I make mistakes. It's 20. Okay, this is backwards, but it reads 22 inches. Am I correct? 20. Yeah, same thing. 2 inches, 3 inches, same thing. So I'm kind of correct. So I have to frog all of this. But anyways. But as of right now, picture this color combo. It's so cute. Yarn, 4 skeins of yarn I have is really what I have for now. I'm gonna make my front panel first, and then I'll make my mom's front panel, my mom's squares too, because these are the colors I'm using for my mom's squares, for my mom's square, and then for the textured joining, I'm using this color, and I just feel this is more of a style. But I'm gonna take a break. It's cute. It's big. It's big. It's very big. So it's cute. But I'm gonna probably not follow the videos starting chain. I'm gonna use that as a guide. So I'm gonna go below 70. But yeah, we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Because that's probably when tomorrow afternoon. Anyway, tomorrow that's when I'm probably gonna update you all on this. So yeah, you're in your new scenery. You're on my bed. You're still in the same like place at my room, but like you're on my bed now. So hi. I haven't seen y'all for like 2 days. I know I was meant to film on Friday afternoon, but I'm not. It's Sunday, and now we're filming. But that's okay. That doesn't mean that I haven't been crocheting. Like, I have been crocheting. So last time y'all saw me, I had chained 70 for the panel, from the front panel, and that was too big. It was too baggy for my liking. I didn't like that, so this time around I chained 55, and it's been good. It's wonky though. Like, here's the deal, it's wonky. I think it's because of my tension, but we're almost done. But yeah, we're almost done with this panel. I just need to make about 2 more rows and then start my shoulder panel. Yeah, shoulder panel. Yeah. So I'm almost done, and I think I want to just finish my sweater and then make my mom's sweater first. Then, cause I don't want to be juggling 2 projects at the same time, especially when they're like sweaters. That's not me. So we're not gonna be doing that. This being a very horrible posture for crocheting, I'm just gonna be down here, you know, on my bed, crocheting, and I'm gonna be watching. Okay, I don't achieve a bunch when I'm crocheting and watching something. I prefer listening to music, so I'm probably gonna try and do that first, and then listen to music. I have a playlist on my YouTube. It's public, so I'll probably link that down. You mean, like, is this too far? I think this is too far. I'll just be here, but you all see my side profile. Oh, I don't want you to see myself. Okay. I'm 5'9", so this is it's cramped. I feel cramped up a little, but not as much. I feel free when I just go like this. Oh, what kind of stuff? But I'm 5'9", and this is not working. My back is like this, and so I'm probably just gonna relax. Okay, I'll update you all when I'm done with 2 panels.
2 rows, and I'm starting on my shoulder panel.
So we're back down here because that is not very flexible for me. I could also go downstairs, but then there's a lot of things happening and there's a lot of noise, so I'm probably not going to be doing anything downstairs or even filming anything. So I just actually want to film here. And so yeah, I'm done with all my done with the 2 rows I have to do. I finished that, then wrote it online for a little bit, and then I'm back here now. Quite tired. Today has been a little bit stressful with the whole video and trying to plan everything. You know, I feel like one thing that's making me be stressed a little bit is my YouTube channel. I'm trying to grow it so much, and it's just a little bit stressing, but that's okay. I don't want to be obsessed with it. I don't want to be obsessed with it, but I also want to put enough effort in it, you know. I'm stretching it out because it's quite wonky when I don't stretch it out. Hopefully a good steam will help it. So technically I've done 54 rows, but 27 like color rows, because I'm doing some crochets then have double crochets, and in the video she did 50 rows. I feel like that's fine. I think that's fine for me. And so yeah, let's get started. I'm thinking I want my thing to be, I think I want my shoulder panel to be how many colors long? Let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 6 colors long, maybe, I'm not sure. But right now the next color for this is white, and we did some math. I like math, so I'm fine. And so I did, okay, at that time, so I changed 55 and I took away 15, and that means I have 40. So that means I have to chain, wait, give me a second. So I have 40, so take away 15 from your original chains, and that's 40, and then 40 means that's how much you're gonna, that's how much chains you're gonna cover, but not on each side, because you're gonna divide 40 by 2, and that's 20. So I'm gonna crochet 20, and then leave space, and then 20, and then alternate, but then I'm just gonna do one first and then do the other side. You'll see what I'm talking about when I get started, which is now.
Okay, so this is the sweater, right? So if I do here, from here to here, it's gonna be white, and then from white, it's gonna go from white to dark brown as a normal row like this. And I really want it to mirror, because at the ending, I wanna edge here, and I just feel like doing it different colors would be ugly. So I'm probably gonna do that. I'm gonna edge, like do a nice edging on this side so it can look cutesy like the actual picture. So I think I'm gonna do that, but as of right now I gotta eat,
So I'll see y'all later. Bye. Hello. We're in a new scenery. First of all, you guys usually used to be up there, but now we're here. And I know I haven't filmed for some time, but I've gotten some progress with my crochet piece, my crochet sweater. But today, this is not what we're talking about right now. We're gonna be doing some Bible study. I'd like y'all to open your Bibles or open to Exodus chapter 17. So far, we're gonna be reading from verse 5 to 7, and I'm just gonna give you a quick little context about what's happening so far. So, the Israelites are thirsty for water, and they're murmuring against Moses, and talking about him, like, just I feel like that's the way to pressure him, or just to pay him back for what they think they deserve, because of, it says in verse 3, they talk about it talks about when the people are murmuring against Moses, and they say, "Wherefore is that thou hast brought us out of Egypt to kill us and our children and our cattle with thirst?" So it's basically blaming him for making them free and making them journey through the wilderness and bringing them to a situation where they're thirsty and they don't have water. But that's not really what that's the main idea about what's happening. But we're gonna be reading from verse 5 to 7, like I said. So This is the King James Version, if you didn't already know from the verse 3 I just read. So the NIV version will be here for anyone who wants to know, understand this, who wants to read the simpler English about this. Yeah. So, and the Lord said unto Moses, this is verse 5. And the Lord said unto Moses, Go on before the people, and take with thee of the elders of Israel, and thy rod, wherewith thou smotest the river, take in thy hand, and go. Behold, I will stand before thee, there upon the rock in Horeb, and thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of the elders of Israel. And he called the name of the place Massah and Meribah, because of the cheating of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, Is the Lord among us or not? So, what I'm really heading for with this whole passage is contentment in seasons or in situations you're not fully happy with. And the thing that really stood out to me in this verse, in this whole reading so far, was when Moses mentioned that they're tempting the Lord because they said, Is the Lord amongst us or not? Now, in context and all this, in these situations, I brought it into present day and our life. On the metaphorical level, we have been in situations that probably we weren't happy with, and now this is dependent on how you react. Do you follow and be content and trust and be patient with God's timing, or are you tempting the Lord and asking him, where are you? Are you amongst me? Are you in this situation? Like, Lord, where are you? When you've literally had proof of Christ bringing you out of horrible situations. Contentment is like journeying through, you're on the road, right? You're journeying through and you meet the traffic, but you just know that you're heading for somewhere that you just know is going to be the best for you, and it's just something you really want. But then you look back on your life, you look back and you be like, whoa, it was easier coming over there, right? And now it's getting difficult, and I don't know whether and then there's a sense of ungratefulness in you. There's a sense of, oh, I want to give up. Well, not giving up, but I want to turn back. I don't want to go back. I don't want to face this traffic just to go to a destination where I really want. God did, in fact, bring them out of Egypt, and he's taking them to the promised land, Canaan. And so, God has done so many miracles, so many things amongst them, and they're still asking, is the Lord amongst you? And that's why Moses literally said, that's literally tempting God, because you already know what he can do, so why are you just doing that? But the lesson that is truly important, that truly stood out to me, was to trust God's plan. And how do we trust God's plan? We get rooted in prayer, we be patient, and we read his word, and we find support and find help in Christ, in the people he has put in our lives, and just to continue moving on even though things seems bad, because you just know that God make you go through this fire in order for you to get to a wonderful destination where it will benefit you and glorify God. Another thing is practicing, like I said, contentment. We're practicing contentment in situations, or in situations where you think you don't have enough. I think it comes with a side of ungratefulness and just, I won't say entitlement, in my opinion, and not my opinion, entitlement. It comes with a side of entitlement, and that's why we need to start practicing contentment. Patience also. We gotta be patient with Christ. He is patient. He will be patient with you, and you have to be patient with Christ. So that's pretty much it. Yeah. So like I said, be patient with Christ, and he'll be patient with you. Ask for And if you don't really have patience in you, ask for that from the Holy Spirit. Pray. Prayer is important. And whatever you do, do it. Do whatever decision that happens or whatever thing that comes out of it, make sure it glorifies Christ. Make sure it's what He wants you to do. Okay, so now I gotta show you the update right now. I'm not really gonna film as much because I'm just gonna show you the update of my sweater, and then I'll show you my mom's sweater and all that kind of stuff later in the next clip. So, okay, this is it. You can tell that it's really not completed, but it's looking okay. It's having a fitted look on me, if you can tell. And you know, I don't really mind. I feel like blocking will make it looser, but I don't even care at this point. It's still cute. The armhole, done that. You know, I've sewn it to an ending of an armhole. I also ditched the whole one panel idea, but that's fine. That is fine. It's okay. But yeah. The neckline, I'm adding some like white ribbon around it, and I'm gonna add white ribbon because my whole white yarn is gone, mainly because of that's the most dominant color right here in my whole thing. So yeah, the wonkiness isn't really showing as much, but then when you look at it, you can tell that this inseam, I don't know if you can see it, this seam is here, and then this seam is like way over, coming over here, but it's not really noticeable in my opinion. But yeah, I'll see y'all when I'm done with this sweater and probably done with my mom's sweater, and then we'll see all that happens. Also, I'm not going to be doing the Star sweater anymore. I'm going to be doing the Justin sweater by Liv Hoffman, and you will see the whole project after. It's like that. It's like the Star sweater, but less boxy. By boxy, I mean less squares. Just like this, the front panels and the back panels are divided into 4, and want to make a square for this part, a big square for this, big square for this, big square for here, and big square for here. Okay, yeah, that's all. I'll see y'all later. This is the final result. At first it was like, sorry about the lighting, but I had to redo the neckline, and you see the finished product again. Okay, next clip. Forget about like what you saw in the last clip. Forget it all. Cause look at this. What's different? What's different? Forget about the the string. I'm still sewing it in. I finished tweaking the neckline in school. It's a little bit too tight, but not like tight, but it's I don't know how to say it. It is too big, but I'm gonna steam it a little bit more. But it's now smaller. It's not as droopy as it was before, and I did not like the ribbon of the neck. Did not like it. So we got this. Bye-bye. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.